rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control. And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole and getting positive yards.
Got enough for the first down. At the 45 on his way. How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys...
It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance to... Everywhere, it's a turnover. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. They'll give it to the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Takes a handoff. It's Williamson. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Gamecocks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Troy's offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are coming off a... He can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads, showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Rushes on him. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. On the ground, it's Savage. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Open space at the 25. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. And the Gamecocks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're going to ride this running back. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Back to pass, it's Singleton. Grabbed behind the line, it's Webb. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you...
Tying it on! Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
So difficult, because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that thing.
Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. And the Gamecocks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Looking downfield, it's Montgomery. Dumps it off in the flats. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line in a hurry-up. This quarterback part of their running game. Touchdown, Jacksonville State!
Say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
Slips through the line. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Trojans can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Power football with the run. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Makes the grab. Fights off a defender. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Singleton. Firing to the right, complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And he dropped it, just didn't work the thing all the way in.
Yeah, 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Buying some time. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Troy! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to throw, it's Montgomery. Got his man. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit.
I got to be honest, guys. I know there are a lot of people out there with this field position that would say punt the football, but based on the success they've had early in this game with 3 touchdowns already, playing with confidence, I think I'd just go for it.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Trojans moving quickly to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He's going to fire deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking to pass. It's Singleton. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down. At the 40, there he goes. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Works the middle of the field. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Worley. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Punts it out of the air. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. try to move the chains on the ground. There he goes. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime, a chance to chip away here on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now it's second and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Trying play action. Touchdown, Trojans! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. From the shotgun, the inside give. Crosses the 35. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air, it's Montgomery. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Listen, end of the first half, that's exactly what you want to do. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking for a gap, it's Savage. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. And the Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have...
Start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The Trojans headed quickly to the line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. To throw, it's Singleton. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun.